Yo, what is good, YouTube? Krishan checking back in with another video. Let's start today's video off with a recent guest posing from our current reigning Mr. Olympia, Samson Dauda. It looks like he was sitting and talking with Rafa Brandao, and I know Samson also trained with Horse MD while in Brazil as well. But he's doing a great job of promoting the sport, as we all knew that he would, and pretty sure he enjoyed himself in Brazil. Brazilians go crazy about the sport of bodybuilding. We haven't really talked about Samson much since the Arnold Classic. Reigning Mr. Olympia placed second, but Samson took it like a champ. He didn't say he was robbed. He congratulated Derek and back to work. But I do believe Samson has not trained much, if at all, since the Arnold Classic and still looks ridiculous. Bodybuilding is extremely interesting right now. We have 3 guys that all have a Mr. Olympia title as well as an Arnold Classic title. This upcoming Mr. Olympia is up for grabs. As long as Samson Dauda is able to come in with improved conditioning, I can still say he can shut the door on everyone else. But if conditioning is where it was at the Arnold Classic at the prejudging, he's going to struggle a little bit. But despite the second place at the Arnold, this is still our favorite to win the O, at least in my opinion. And next up, we have a recent update from the mutant Nick Walker ahead of a very competitive Pittsburgh Pro lineup in just a couple of weeks. I like what I'm seeing from Nick here. The arms look massive, but the biggest highlight is going to be the waist control. Based off all of the updates I'm seeing, I think Nick's game plan is to come in big and condition, which is exactly what it should be. That's what got him top 3 in the world back in 2022. And I see a lot of people are being critical of Nick. I think it's quite possible we see the best Nick we've ever seen. I'm just not sure how it stacks up against the competition. I would say that Nick Walker beats most guys off of size and conditioning. But when the guys that he's beating adds more size and he doesn't have as much of an advantage, does he still beat them? And this is a great time to bring up Martin Fitzwater, who has apparently added 20 pounds. As I was just saying in the Nick Walker update, yes, Nick did beat Martin when he was 20 pounds lighter, but now that the size gap isn't going to be as much, is Nick still going to get the nod? Martin's trajectory is just through the roof right now. I am very, very impressed with this guy, and also seeing how much size he's added in a short off season. He's working with Boss of Outlaw, who brings his athletes in on the money every single time. Martin is top 4 in the world, and without a doubt, he's definitely hungrier than he was before. I would say he's definitely working harder than he was before. This is one of the biggest guys to watch this year. I'm pretty sure Martin wants to make that leap into the top 3, and he's making a serious case for it with these recent updates. But let me slow down a bit. Let's see what he brings to the Pittsburgh Pro and see how things stack up. But Pittsburgh is going to tell us a lot going into the New York Pro after that, and then the Mr. Olympia. And next up, we have a recent physique update from Michal Krizo ahead of the Pittsburgh Pro. And credit to Krizo for jumping right into the fire. First show back, he's going to go against Martin Fitzwater and Nick Walker. Why not? But size looks great with Krizo. Conditioning also looks good. I think the issue that he could run into, especially being next to some guys like Nick and Martin, is just them exposing his posing and presentation. But I'm honestly happy that Krizo got the shoulder fix and he's going to be back on stage. Hopefully he surprises us. Now next up, we have some recent updates from Tonio Burton, and I've actually seen some images of Tonio that I don't think he has released to the public, and this guy has truly added some size. Pretty much looks the exact same, waist is the same size, but everything is bigger. Tonio will be competing in this year's upcoming Legion Sports Fest, and I'm expecting to see a big difference in his physique based off what we saw last time versus what we should be seeing at Legion. I'm excited. Tonio is one of my favorites. Now let's switch over to classic physique. We have a recent update from none other than Rough Diesel Terrence Ruffin, who will be competing in this upcoming Pittsburgh Pro. Of course, Terrence took some time off to nurse an elbow injury and also to focus on gaining some size and getting closer to their weight cap. And I'm not sure exactly what Terrence did to the biceps, but they definitely look a lot better, especially the right one. But excited to see this guy back on stage. I think he is still the best poser in the sport of bodybuilding. Logan Franklin is second. Let's see what he brings in a few weeks. But let's go ahead and wrap up today's video here with the archive of the day. You guys let me know in the comment section below, who is this legendary bodybuilder? And as always, I hope you guys did indeed enjoy this video. And if you have not done so already, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm Krishan from GOAT Fitness, and that's it. I'm out.